What up? Big Herc916 back at it with the live streams for you guys, man. Got the live stream jumping off again. Positivity, motivation. Never settle for average. You know how we do it over here. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody, but not really a happy Thanksgiving as far as in that sense because I'm not really a fan of how they got down on the Native Americans. But you know, as far as being around family and friends, loved ones, everybody, blessings to everybody out there for being around people that you care about and people that care about you. And that's how I look at it. I don't really think of it as that other day because Columbus was a piece of shit. Straight up. But yeah, man. Car talk with Big Herc. We're not gonna bother with anything political because I don't want my channel to be shadow banned and censored. And cars is my thing. We're gonna keep it to cars and positivity and all that good stuff. But yeah, man. Just went to SEMA. I'll be dropping. I dropped the video already. You guys can check it out. Just was up at SEMA in Vegas. Had fun. Sick ass cars out there, man. A lot of cool people. A lot of cool muscle cars. And yeah, man, it was fun times. I'm also doing Cameo for you guys. As far as if you're looking to do like a birthday shout out, some positivity, motivation, inspiration. If you're looking for a holiday wish, hit me up on Cameo and I do personal shout outs. So I'm not going to do personal shout outs on here because, dude, this is just time to chop it up and talk, man. But, yeah, as far as, I do offer all that good stuff on Cameo. Yeah, we're not. Yeah, negative talk is not good. We're gonna keep it all positive, man. And on a up note, as far as thoughts on moving to Vegas, Vegas, cool to pop in, pop out. Not really my town. I don't really care too much for the transients. I'm more or less. I like people who have a sense of community. And that's where I'm at now as far as where I live is a sense of community, people taking pride, looking out for each other's neighbors, stuff like that. So Vegas, I didn't see that there. And I know people who are moving out of Vegas. So I'm happy in Arizona. I'm having a great time out here. Great people, meeting a lot of good people. Mustangs. Hey, man, big fan of Mustangs. I grew up around the Mustangs. My grandfather collected 60s Mustangs. So he had like 5 Mustangs when I was growing up, and so I'm kind of partial to Fords, even though I have a Chevy, But I'm a big Ford fan as far as the old school Mustangs. Don't really care too much for the new ones. If I was to bust out a Mustang, it would be an Eleanor type of setup or a really crazy Pro Touring coupe, which I've had a couple coupes, but that's kind of like where I'm at when it comes to Mustangs. Um, I see we got Australia in the house, man. Hey, man, I hope things are better for you guys out there. I know it's crazy from what I've seen. I have some friends out there and they said it's pretty wild, man. I send out my best wishes to you guys out there. What do I think about manufacturers changing into mostly electric cars? You know, Electric cars, I mean, they are what they are. They've been around since the 30s, man. Electric cars are nothing new. They, right now, are just really pushing that. In my opinion, electric car puts you on a grid. It allows you to have less control of where you're going because gasoline, all you need is a can. Electricity, bro, if there's no power, you can't go nowhere. And that's my big thing, man. I don't need power if I have gas, combustion engine. You know, if you have a hybrid or electric car for your neighborhood, cool. But going across country, I really wouldn't trust it. Um, you said I must try Maynard James Keenan's Austria restaurant in Arizona. Great food, great drink. Where is that at? Is that in Scottsdale? Rich Boy Entertainment. What up, man? How you doing? Um, yeah, man, get that paper, man. You got a 2008 Mustang GT since 1429. Finally got one. Hey, congrats on that, man. You know, everybody's got those bucket list cars, man. One of my bucket list cars is and I've had a 65 fastback, but my bucket list car is probably a 68 fastback Mustang, 1200 horsepower, twin turbo, pro touring. You know, it's probably like a $300,000 Mustang. But that's one of my bucket list cars that I will eventually get one day. Um, yeah, I mean, some people electric because they're not paying for gas. But like I said, I mean, I don't want to get tricked into getting all electric and then turn around, bro, and I ain't got access to power. I be ripping them. Thank you for the donation, man. But yeah, man, you know we ain't doing that. We ain't gonna get into that over here, man. I know you like to put your little sayings out there, brother. But thank you for the donation. Yeah, well, new interior, man. I ain't having nobody. You're not drinking no slushy in my car for one thing. So you got to make sure if you get new interior car, you don't want to have anybody with any open drinks or food in your car. You go somewhere and eat that stuff outside. Oh yeah, the NSX, bro. You know, a lot of people were tripping out. They're like, man, you got a JDM. I had the NSX for a while. The main reason I sold it was because it didn't really the car handled like a go-kart, man, but every time I went on a rally or a drive, I got dusted. It didn't have enough power. The car maxed out with headers, engine work, exhaust, you know, 290 something horsepower, dude. You can't do nothing with that these days. I was getting beat by everybody, so I sold it because I didn't want to spend another 20 grand getting a turbo set up and only getting another 200 horsepower. So, you know, I like the new NSX, and I think those are going to be future collectibles. So maybe get a new NSX in the future. I like those. They're hybrids. They're fast. They handle. They do everything well. 76 Caprice Classic, man. Classic. That's a monster, bro. The Caprices are going up in value, man. Ever since the dunk game, those things have really stepped up, man. You want to know what my ethnicity is, bro? I mean, if you categorize it based on where I'm from, I'm black. You know, when you talk about a census, taking a census, I don't know what you're asking as far as ethnicity. I'm from California. I'm black. I'm from California. As far as what my limitations are, there are none. What up with it, man? I've been married 7 years. Let me see. 2016? 7 years, bro. 7 years I've been married. Never thought I was going to get married, but I got married to my wife, and we've been married for 7 years. Yeah, I seen the Tesla Plaid, bro. It's a fast car, man, but I mean, it's not really. It's just a Tesla. It's to me, it's not the quality of the build. I'd rather build something. And I don't know if you've seen the video, but the Dunkmaster just spanked the Tesla Plaid, spanked it on the quarter mile. You know, and the Tesla. I mean, to me, it's not really. I'm not really overly impressed. I would get a Porsche. What is it, Taycan before I would get a Tesla. The Porsche Taycan to me is a prettier car. I know, that's a stupid question. What ethnicity? It's like, dude, what are you looking at? Matt, what up, man? Thank you for the donation. I saw your Adam 22 interview. Great interview. Are you professional cheek buster? Do you have a class on cheek busting? I have life coaching. If you want to learn how to become a professional cheek buster of women, you want to get your game right, holler at me, man. Book an appointment on my website, Big Herc916.com. I'll give you some game. I had no problem getting, getting female cheeks when I was single. I don't know what's up with the guys out there nowadays. I know the women are on a lot of bull, but dude, it shouldn't be that hard to go out there and make it happen. Porsche 11 Targa GTS. Well, the Porsche GT3 is a monster. Porsche GT2 is a monster. Josh Eternal, what up, man? Herc, are you a candy paint guy? Yeah, bro. I'm keeping it under wraps, but I don't know. I think I put it on my Instagram before that I'm building a 1982 Porsche 928 one-off wide body, and I got a candy burnt orange House of Colors paint, and when that thing drops, it's gonna shut down the internet, man. My 928 is gonna be so nasty, so wet. When you see it, man, I'm telling you, there's not gonna be another one out there. This is gonna be one of a kind Porsche, and I got a V8 up in it, a Chevy V8. To hell with that 928 V8, man. I'm on YouTube. I'm also on YouTube, and I'm on Instagram right now, going live. Dodge Challenger Hellcat, one of the best bangs for the buck, man. I mean, dude, it's a 800 horsepower. It's American muscle. It's but as far as like overall handling, it's a heavy car. I mean, my thing is I like to drive canyons and stuff too, and I'm big on handling. I mean, my Chevelle, that's gonna be my more of a straight line. My Cougar is gonna be pro touring, so to be for handling. The Porsche is gonna be a combination of both. But yeah, Dodge Demon Hellcat, bro, it's a monster, bro. I mean, for the bang for the buck, dude. That car, I don't like to drive myself. I like to customize everything, so I don't like to drive cars that somebody else has something the same. I'd have to throw my own twist on it. Electric Ford F-150 Lightning is nice. I haven't seen that. That new Hummer, that electric Hummer is a monster too. I've seen that, man. It's pretty beastly. But like I said, man, I don't trust just having all electric, bro. If anything, somebody shuts your car down, and they got the technology, bro, to turn your car off. I don't trust it, bro. I'm one of them dudes, man. I gotta have some type of combustion going on. 69 fastbacks is nasty too, man. Pushing 300 horsepower, 325 torque stock. Okay, 69 fastback. Yeah, my Cougar, the motor is built. It's a 302 stroked out to 347. I'm pushing 423 to the crank. So it'd be probably 350, 360 to the wheels. Could you lose, like 80 horsepower or something like that. So, it's going to be a fun car. 360 to the crank and to the wheels. But it's going to be a monster. My first car was a 1979 Audi 5000. I saved up my money working at Sears. I used to work at Sears. A lot of you guys probably don't know what Sears is. Sears was a department store I worked at in high school. I saved up my money. I bought it for I think $900. And that was my first car, man. That thing stayed in the shop though. That damn Audi back then, it ran a lot of Bosch plugs and stuff, man, and it never ran right. Yeah, that's my thing too. Electric car, man. They're trying to follow. I'm cool. They're listening to everything anyways. You got your cell phone, but electric car, I'm good, bro. You can't really. I'll pass on a Tesla. I I'm ignoring your chat. Dude, you know how many people are on this chat? Sears catalog taught you about them cheeks, huh? Yeah, Sears, is it still open, man? I thought they closed most of them, man. A lot of them got closed down, but that was my first job when I was... No. My first job was Chuck E. Cheese. Chuck E. Cheese, and then I worked at Sears. Bought my Audi 5000. Yeah, I would definitely, like I said, a hybrid I would touch, but I wouldn't, electric, bro, I'm not sold on it yet. Full electric. C6, Z06, best bang for your buck. Yeah, that is a good bang for your buck. I actually had a, let's see, there's a C8, C7. I had a C6. I think a 1999 is a 1999 a C6. I had a 1999 that was built, and bro, that thing was a monster. I had a 1999 Corvette coupe, and it was fast. It handled, dude. It had a lot of power, and yeah, it was a monster, bro. It was and it was a sporty car. I mean, I could drive it wherever I went. It was dependable, LS. Dr. Dre's Apollo from the Chronic. I'm not really. I mean, I don't. I think my homeboy. I can't remember who owned that car, but it belonged to somebody in one of the lowrider clubs. But it was a clean ass Impala. I'm just not into cutting cars as far as for hydraulics. I'm more into performance. But yeah, man, I think I've seen some clean lowriders out there, bro. I've seen a lot of clean lowriders, and I'm definitely a fan. But I'm more of a fan of high performance. Yeah, Chuck E. Cheese, bro. I actually when I worked at Chuck E. Cheese. Before I worked there, I'd already been to juvenile hall. I had already been in trouble, man. I mean, I got into shit, man, when I was young, bro. And when I moving to Huntington Beach saved my life. Actually, I probably would have got into trouble quicker if I'd have stayed in SAC, and I did get back in trouble going to SAC. But yeah, Chuck E. Cheese, bro. It was my first legitimate job, and the paycheck sucked. Mercedes Benz, I love Mercedes, bro. I've got a couple of. I mean, I got a ML63. I had a CL65, a 04, 05. I've had a CL600, an 02. I've had a CL600, a CL500, a 94. I've had a bunch of Mercedes. Mercedes is one of my favorite cars, man. They run good, dependable. I still got the BMW M6. I'm about to flip that, though. I'm going to get something else, but I still got the M6. And great car, man. Runs good. I mean, yeah, man. I've had that for a while, the V10. But I'm about to flip that. I don't know what I'm going to get next yet. Matt, thank you for the donation. How come you don't ask for super chats? You deserve it. Do you use turtle wax on your head? No turtle wax on my head, bro. But, yeah, if you guys want to jump into super chats, hey, man, more power. I haven't really used that option, but if you guys want to get in there and chop it up, hey, jump in, man. And thank you for all the donations. And, yeah, man. Juvenile Hall CYA and eventually 121 You already know, man. Goddamn, Juvenile Hall was worse than the pen. Them knuckleheads up in Juvenile Hall. Juvenile Hall is horrible. Horrible, bro. 69.5 Camaro. I had a 67 drop Camaro at one point. It was clean. It was clean, man. I ended up selling the car. I'll probably eventually get another Camaro, but I had a 67, and it was clean, bro. Power windows, power top. No, it wasn't power manual top, but it had 383 stroker. It was a cool car. You said BMW suck. I know plenty of dudes who had Mercedes, all kind of problem. Well, that's you, bro. My Mercedes all ran. I never had a broke down car. I've had a couple BMWs. I've had an 840. I've had a 325. I prefer Mercedes over BMW, but my BMW's running. I got an 07 M6 drop. Don't mess with car payments, bro. Buy you something that you can pay out cash. You don't want to get caught up in car payments. Just buy you something you can pay off cash and then work your way up. But a lot of people putting down money and making payments. Some people say use other people's money. If the car is making you money and the payment ain't doing nothing to your pocketbook, cool, but it's better to pay cash. What'd you say? What up? I see you out there in New Zealand, man. Thanks for tuning in. The NSX, bro. I maxed that car out, man. I did everything I could as far as, you know, outside of putting a supercharger or turbo on that car. And that would have cost me 20 grand. So I wasn't able to turbo the car. And then the supercharger kit's the same thing. I would have had to spend. And it's like, dude, for 500 horsepower, I might as well just go get another car. But the NSX was fun. It was, dude, I did everything to that car. It was a runner. Nah, I wasn't ever no pimp back in the day. And I just been a car fanatic, bro. I used to, when I was in the pen, all I did was read the Hemmings. And I love cars, man. And I just like one of my passions, man. Australia, man. Shout out to you, man. I hope you guys can pull through this, man. I know they trying to put the smash down. 80s IROC is going to be a future collectible. Yeah, car shows, I mean, they're about the paint. I mean, if you go to a Good Guys, you got autocross, paint, interior, engine bay. I'm more about driving though, man. My thing is, you know, can your car perform? You know what I mean? If your car can't perform, all that is just like, it's just, you know, it's not worth it. I don't bench press anymore, bro. All I do is dumbbells. I'm just working out to stay in shape. I'm damn near 50, man. I don't have no desire to get under a bunch of plates anymore. The most I've done was 405 when I was in my 30s, but I mean, I don't get under crazy weight no more, dude. I don't want to, you know, blow my pec out or you know, my rotator cuff. So I don't do any crazy bench pressing anymore, brother. I don't hate on the generation after me, and I don't feel superior to them. Every generation is supposed to be better than the next as far as advancements, growth. You know, when I was young, they used to hate on us. I never understood that, but I like to see people win, man. That's why I do these shows, bro. I mean, come on now. That's why I put game. I don't ever say anything. I say ignorance, but I'm trying to lace you up because I've been there. But I love seeing young people win. Oh, learning the language. I'm studying Spanish. I'm using Duolingo, and I practice my Spanish. I took Spanish, estudio español 2 años en la escuela, and necesita estudio mucho. So I'm trying to brush up on my Spanish, man. You know what I mean? For my my Latino brothers, my Latino sisters out there, you know, my Hispanics. You know, I gotta know 2 languages, man. Nelly's 17. Thank you for the donation. Hey, OG, been making a killing in crypto, man. Get it, man. Get your paper, man. Like I said, I like to see you guys winning. It's all about advancing your economics. It's all about being positive, doing your thing. And, dude, at the end of the day, I like to see you guys win, man. And, you know, I always talk about having a passion. Cars is my passion, man. You know, I'm actually considering taking me a few mechanics classes to kind of brush up. But cars is my passion. I love, you know, selling cars, you know, breaking down cars, the builds, the different things, the parts. You know, I'm a car fanatic, man. I don't know anything about them, so I can't really speak on them. ¿Cómo está? Let me see. ¿Qué habla español? Poquito? So yeah, man, you know, this is an app, Duolingo. I'm brushing up, you know, so when I travel, I can talk to people, man, and, you know, respect their culture, man. Still traditional art, man. Thank you for the donation. What do you think about them not making any more Hellcats after 2023? Man, I think the Hellcat's gonna be a collector, bro. I think the Hellcat is gonna be a car. It's gonna be the Hellcat is gonna be um the Hellcat is gonna be what the Grand National was of the 80s. It's gonna be an iconic American muscle car, and in probably 20 years, it's gonna be worth some bread. It's gonna be a collector, bro. The Hellcat, and if I was to get a Hellcat, I would rebody it. I've seen somebody rebody it with the Charger body, the old school, and I thought it was pretty dope. But yeah, man, I would rebody the Hellcat. But yeah, the Hellcat, the Hennessy Hellcat, the Hennessy version. If I was to get one, I would take it straight to Hennessy. Hennessy is a monster, bro. I mean, what he did for the Camaro, he's got the Exorcist, the Exorcist Camaro with ZR, is it ZL1? That thing is a monster. Yeah, the Demon's gonna be collector too, man. Both of those cars are gonna be collectors. I don't deadlift no more, bro. Bad for my lower back. My chiropractor said leave it alone. Iron minus iron. What up, man? Just saw your video about a friend, your son, who's doing life sentence after he lost a fight at just 18. Woke me up. Yeah, man. The kid, bro, he was out in Florida, and I don't know. Wait, I don't know. It might not have been. Was it in Florida, or it might have been. It was down south somewhere. It might have been. Damn, I can't remember if it was Florida or somewhere else, but he dude is gang banging and got beat up at a mall parking lot, and went to the car and got a gun, bro, and shot the dude, and now he's doing life, bro. He's doing, 50 to life, and all because he couldn't fight. He's doing life because he couldn't fight, bro. I mean, dude, it's like, it's not worth it. When you're young, I used to do a lot of stupid stuff, and, I'm glad I didn't get caught up, but it's not worth it, man. I tell you guys, man, after you've been in there 10, 15, man, you'd be like tired. Penitentiary wears you down, bro. It beats you up. It beats you up. ZR1 C8 or GT3 RS. Ooh, man. Oh, man. You know what, man? The ZR1 C8 is a beast, but, dude, German versus American, you're talking about GT3 RS? I got to go GT3 RS, bro. You're not going to see, it's a whole nother level of car. And the Corvettes, it's just, and not to knock American, because I got a bunch of American cars, but GT3 RS, man, it's a whole nother animal. When you talk about racing heritage, and just when you say performance, ZR1, the C8 ZR1, I know it's gonna be a monster, but I would go with the Porsche before I got that ZR1, just because it's a different kind of animal. Have I ever dated a church woman? I believe so. But I still was busting cheeks. At church or not, man, you go to church. I had one. She go to church on Sunday, and I bust cheeks on Saturday. I go to the gym 5 days a week. 5 days a week, and I usually take off weekends, sometimes holidays, but I go to the gym at least 5 days a week. I don't know. Street Beefs, bro. I'm 40. I'm not going to go on there and entertain Street Beefs, bro. I don't have time to beef with anybody. I'm trying to elevate consciousness. I'm not, my frequency is so high, I don't have time to be entertaining dumb, ignorant, anything. If you're talking about how to make more success and how to spiritually grow, I'm all for it. But anything beefing, dumb stuff, I'm not doing it. I'm not entertaining. I don't entertain stupid stuff, bro. Don't do it. Do I watch Marvel movies? I watched the Avengers, man. That was one of my favorite movies. I don't have time to be beefing, talking shit to another brother, arguing what to do. For what? I'm about hooking up with people and growing, making money. I ain't got time to be beefing with nobody, man. Mic, I got a lapel mic on Fresh Out, and for my channel, I got a DJI Osmo. I don't know who. Jordan Peterson. I can't put a face with it right now. Releasing new shirts. We got some new stuff jumping off here pretty soon on Fresh Out. Dodge Viper GTS. Yeah, is a monster. I like the Dodge Viper, but be honest, man, if I had to pick a Dodge Viper or a Mercedes AMG GT S, I'd get the Mercedes. Not even a comparison. Yeah, I'm not gonna fight no other YouTuber, bro. I ain't got time for that. I get that same paper doing other things. I'm not gonna, at 50, damn near 50 years old, how do I look like trying to fight some little young dude? Dude, you put hands on me, I'm gonna bust your head, but I'm not gonna get in the ring. I'll leave that to you young guys. Well, you know, when I was in my 20s and 30s, 18, I'll get out with anybody. But but as a grown man now, I'm beyond that, bro. I don't have time for that. I'll let you guys take care of that. The Fresh and Fit podcast is dope, man. I actually tried to holler at them to get on there to chop it up, man. They kick some game. You know, Fresh and Fit, man. Shout out to them, man. They actually have a dope podcast. Go on street beef for a fight, not a beef. It's an organized sport. Fight for who? What am I gonna be fighting for? I'm not there for them for entertainment. I'm 48. I'm not gonna be out there trying to fight people, bro. I'm beyond that. Like I said, if you want to talk about getting some money, cool. But I'm not no boxer. I'm not trying to be no boxer. I defended myself. You know what I mean? But I'm not gonna go on those shows and try to put on gloves and jump around with dudes in their 30s and 40s. Man, come on, man. I ain't got time for that. Well, anybody who, like I said, we get people hitting us up for interviews. If they're about it, we'll see if we can put it together, man, depending on what they did time for. Yeah, if you know Fresh and Fit, tell them to holler at me, man. I like the way those brothers get down out there. Josh Eternal, thank you for the donation. One-on-one, Giannis versus Dominique Wilkins. Dude, Dominique Wilkins in his prime, you can't even compare him. Dominique Wilkins was a totally different type of basketball player as far as aggressiveness, as far as how the game was played back then. I mean, dude, Isaiah Thomas, Dennis Rodman, Magic, those guys were way more physical. The game was different, man. Dude, the Pistons used to beat people up. Them dudes are monsters. Van Dollar Bill, thank you for the donation. Rest in peace, rapper Young. Did you stop doing Bigo, and did you see what happened with LeBron James? If so, what do you think about it? Yeah, man, I didn't really watch LeBron James. I kind of don't really, I don't really watch a lot of basketball anymore because just a lot of the other stuff involved. And yeah, I haven't had time to do Bigo. I'm working on 2 projects right now that I'm really tied up with. And yeah, man, I did a whole video, man. Rest in peace to Young Dolph, bro. It's the rap game, bro. These people, man, it's just a lot of scandalous stuff going on. And brothers got to be careful, man. Brothers got to be careful because there's so many pitfalls out there, man. Dudes got to be crazy. You know, you got to watch out for the haters and the craziness. Yeah, Dominique Wilkins, bro. The human highlight, he was a monster, bro. Dominique, I grew up playing basketball, wanting to be like Dominique Wilkins, Michael Jordan. You know, back then, you know, like I said, dudes would knock your head off. Bill Laimbeer, Kurt Rambis. You know, these dudes would come in and all they do was hack. They would hack you to death, man. I mean, basketball was totally different back then, man. Totally different. Yeah, I do watch UFC. But I think I kind of favor boxing more because of just the different type of fighting. You know, Terrence Crawford, man, monster. Sean Porter, Canelo. You know what I mean? I'm just, I'm more of a boxing guy. The CRT2, Tyson Fury. Thank you for the donation. In your opinion, do you think it's best to rent or buy a home, and why? You should rent. You should rent where you live and buy what you rent. So if you have property, and unless you're gonna be like generating something in from your property, buy you something you can rent out. Start off with maybe a duplex, triplex, something by college, something that you can get some residual income, and check your owner's laws for your property in your area. But buy you something that's going to generate you money, and then wherever you're staying at, rent it out. Use it as a tax write-off. Part of it as a tax write-off, for your business. But yeah, man, you wanna use your house as an asset, and the only way to do that is to have it generate money. Oh yeah, Wilt Chamberlain, whole nother level of basketball player. The Ghislaine Maxwell, bro. We'll see what happens with that. You don't hear him talking anything about that case, man. Big case going down, and it starts on November 29th. The trial starts. The trial starts, man. Dominique Wilkins, man, if he would have had the players around him like Michael Jordan, who knows, man? I mean, Dominique Wilkins, Sean Kemp, monster, bro, monster. Vince Carter, monster. You know what I mean? These guys are at a whole nother level, man. Best place to meet females in the 35 plus. Man, you can meet females, dude, Trader Joe's, Whole Foods, farmers markets, grocery store. Man, it's there's females everywhere. You gotta just talk to them. Most of them are waiting for somebody to talk to them. All you gotta do is talk to them. So, I mean, dude, get out there and spit it, man. Oh, I'll take Allen Iverson over Steph. I mean, Steph is a beast, but Allen Iverson, bro, he was a monster. Yeah, women are everywhere, man. Why you keep asking me about street beef so bad, bro? Get off of that. I'm not here to be entertaining these dudes so you can try to talk shit about, oh, he was fighting this dude. I'm not here for that, man. So find something else to talk about. I'll make $1 million selling my script. Why am I gonna go fight somebody for 100? That's peanuts. Yeah, street beefs, man. Run around entertaining dudes. Everybody trying to be a fighter. Come on, bro. I'm an intellectual. Billie Eilish, I don't really know a whole lot about her, so I can't speak on her. But thank you, everybody, man, for coming to the live. Next week, I'll actually be on the road, so I don't know if I better pull it. Next week, I won't have one next week Wednesday, but I have one the following Wednesday. But yeah, man, I hope to have my Chevelle back, the Green Machine, real soon. Doing videos with you guys, meet and greets, all that, man. Flick with Cinnabon. Yeah, you see me bust her cheeks, bro. Yeah, street beefs ain't gonna change my life, bro. I'm working on something bigger than street beefs. To be honest with you, man, street beefs, I got things right now way bigger than that. Way bigger than that, bro. And like I said, I got movie scripts I'm working on. I got a book, dude. That stuff is so, fighting somebody is not even in my horizon. I don't have time for that, bro. I'm about to get paid way bigger money than that for sitting back with a keyboard. All right, you guys. Let's get the shout outs for all the cities in. Where you guys from? I'll shout your city out. And make sure you hit me up on Cameo, bro. That's right. You took advantage of that, man. That's right. You went up in the feds and did something with yourself, man. Yeah, watch when this TV show drops. You know what I mean? I'm making my own reality. I keep telling you guys, man. I did all that time. I'm going to get out here and make my own reality. Shout out to Cleveland, Ohio. Shout out to Nori Murray, Mississippi. Shout out to Milwaukee. Shout out to Sacramento, Oakland, Memphis, New Jersey, Dallas, Texas, Portland, Oregon. Hey, man, pray for you guys. Hey, I know it's rough out there. Denver, Colorado, 805. Ventura County, Lisboa, Cincinnati, Ohio, Minneapolis, San Bernardino, Fresno, California, Eastville, California, Karachi, Pakistan, Oklahoma City, Biloxi, Missouri, East Orange, New Jersey, Grand Prairie, Texas, Azmir, Kashmir, Boston, Cherry Hill, New Jersey, Sublimination TV, thank you for the donation. Do you like UFC? Who's your favorite fighter? GSP. GSP's a beast, bro. I mean, I would say he's one of my favorites. John Jones, but he hasn't done that in so long. He was one of my favorites, man. I really liked him. And I was a fan of McGregor before, at his height. I just hope he retires on a high note. London, England, Hanford, California, Pakistan, San Pedro, Boston, Jamaica, Durham, North Carolina, Stockton, Osaka, Japan, Los Santos, South Haven, Mississippi, Jax, Florida, Albania, Compton, California, San Diego, Los Santos. Hey, man, much love to everybody. Thank you for tuning in. I got to go get my grub on, get ready for tomorrow. St. Paula, California. And, man, everybody, man, have a blessed holiday, man. Bergen County, New Jersey. Oh, Winky, right?